Once upon a time there was a boy who moved house, since the work of his father forced them to do it. Upon arriving at his new home, he quickly began to tour it out. When he opened the door to his room, he noticed that it was full of toys of all kinds. The boy was playing for hours and hours until he got bored. He went down to dinner and after bathing he prepared to sleep at the toys scattered in room. The next morning when he woke up, he had noticed that all the toys were perfectly arranged as they found, but that it was his mother who settled them. As the days passed, the boy did the same. I played with the toys until he rot and left them uncomfortable, since he had already been used to having the moon pick them up in the morning.
One day in the morning, while they were eating breakfast, the toy told Hasdad about the toys he had found in his room and that he always played with them in the afternoons as that it was his room who ordered them every morning. The mom, at hearing that, she was shocked and told him that she had never entered her room to accommodate the toys. So the parents began to worry. That same afternoon the boy came up scared to his room after reviewing what was happening. The boy stared at each toy but didn't notice anything strange. The boy then put his arm to a doll to take it, when suddenly the toy he jumped exclaiming, "Hey, I don't want to play with you again." The scared boy fell to the ground because he couldn't believe what he was saying. He thought that it was all a product of his imagination. He rubbed his eyes and when he saw another toy, he jumped on him saying, "We don't want to play with you anymore. It's fun while we play, but we don't like that you always leave us lying on the ground." The boy, far from being scared, began to reflect as he remembered all the afternoons when he left lying on the item to the toys and the way he threw them when he finished playing. He always threw them away and didn't think about where they fell and the boy felt very guilty and promised that from that moment and after finishing playing would accommodate them in their proper place.
The next morning, the boy confident told his parents what had happened to the toys the previous afternoon. But the parents really did not believe it. They concluded that the boy was the one good arrange the toys because he was quite tired and that the toy was only the product of his imagination. From that moment, the toys always waited from the afternoon to play with the child scene that had been promised to live that in their place. The children seen the eastern afternoon packed his toys in the corresponding shelf, leaving thus happy.